When I realized when the plane, left, I was actually very upset. The reason why I visit here in the Philippines was actually to visit my family. When I saw my family, I was actually pretty excited, but at the same time, didn't know what to expect because, first of all, I haven't seen it for a long time. But at the same time, I heard a lot of good stories about, my mother told me about how nice the Philippines was, and many, stories. For example, the food, the dishes, and the many wonderful traditions and cultures that the Philippines had. The most bizarre thing that happened to me in the Philippines was when I was at the airport. Because the reason being is when I was at the airport, I was really excited actually to go back to the States because there's many things I wanted to do. But not knowing when I got there, I noticed that my flight wasn't in the bulletin board, wasn't on there. So I was very, scared that I was not going to make my flight. Technically, I was supposed to be there at a certain time, but I didn't. When I realized when the plane, left, I was actually very upset because for me, I'm very time oriented, so I really wanted to be on time. But because of the fact that I didn't make it on time, I was very upset, disappointed, and also very stressed out and worried that what I'm gonna do next because now that I missed my flight. So the first thing I did was I went to the security guard and asked him, where's my flight? Here's my itinerary, here's my passport, where do I go? And he says, well, you have to go upstairs. And I was like, really? I was very surprised. So I had to basically hassle going to the immigration, not knowing that because I missed my flight, I had to basically rebook again, which cost me a lot and it was very expensive. I didn't know what to expect afterwards because I was thinking in my mind, I had to hassle with basically immigration, all that stuff, which was a time consuming. I remember Lillian picked me up and she was pretty surprised. So basically when she picked me up along with her church friends, I was very actually heartfelt, very loving, and I'm very happy, because the people I was with, I did not realize till afterwards that those are the people that will help me spiritually, guide me in my life as far as how to really put God into my life. One of the things that really captured me was the fact that everybody at the church was very welcoming and very they accepted you for who you are. Even though I was still interested in everything that I saw, there's still many questions I had. And there's this one person, one of Lillian's friends, that he actually really helped me be convinced. So when we got from Genesis to Revelation, everything kind of correlates, which basically means matched up with each other. It was like, oh wait, what I was looking for was right here. The other denominations that I've encountered, the Jesus that they inscripted for me wasn't the way Seventh-day Adventists scripted Jesus, in their eyes. And the Jesus they scripted is actually through the Word of God. My message to all those viewers all across this country and this back home, sometimes what you think could be the worst thing in your whole wide world is something God will turn into your biggest blessing of your life. Don't think that what you experience now will be your worst nightmare, because what God has in store for you will be your greatest blessing.